happening? So, here's the story here. One of her, subscribers, one of her, listeners asked her, told her that she cheated on her man, right? And he is acting like it's no big deal. So she's asking her, should she be worried? Here's her response to that.
Question and I had to respond. Y'all read this question and I had to respond. Here's the question. I cheated and my man acted like it was no big deal. Should I be worried? Well, your girl got an answer for you. Let's get into it, family. The short answer is yes. You should be very worried. There are men that literally don't even like the woman that they dealing with and would still be mad at her being with somebody else. Most men that I know are absolutely territorial. They could just be talking to a girl and got a bunch of other girls on the roster. But that one who's talking to someone else, it kind of bothered them. The only reason why it would not, well, there could be two reasons why it doesn't bother him. Number one, he's really just not that into you. Or number two, he's also cheated. When I say cheated, I mean cheating and has no intention to stop. What you did played into his plan perfectly. Y'all read this question.
Now, I'm going to ask y'all a question. Y'all know the type of women that you're with. Y'all know what type of women that you with. So, if this was a question that was posed to the women that you're with, and she answered this question in this same manner, what would you do? Because a lot of y'all are dealing with women like this. What would you do? And you probably like, AC, what are you talking about? Must I play this again? Must I play this again? Let's go through it. Let's go through what she just said.
This question and I had to respond. Here's the question. I cheated and my man acted like it was no big deal. Should I be worried? Well, your girl got an answer for you. Let's get into it, family. The short answer is yes. You should be very worried. There are men that literally don't even like the woman that they dealing with and would.
Right there is a problem. This has nothing to do with him not liking the woman that he's with. See, she already deflected and turned it on to the man. Has nothing to do with him. It has nothing to do with his actions if she cheated. So instead of focusing on her cheating, she turned it into, there are men that don't even like the women. What are you talking about? Where you get that from? How you just magically pull that out of the air when that had nothing to do with the questioning? And y'all be with women like this. Y'all do. And you think, since she's not, on any, BS with you. No, it's her mentality. She absolutely is. It's her mentality. Her mentality should matter to you.
Message.
Her mentality should matter to you. I don't care what type of life you're living with her. Her mentality should matter. If you ask her this question and she start answering like this, it's curtains. Your relationship will come to a close real soon, and it wouldn't even be you that's the issue. It wouldn't be something that you did, because she immediately turned it on to that guy. And if you listen to what she said, it gets worse.
And would still be mad at her being with somebody else. Most men that I know are absolutely territorial. They can
Still, territory. What does that have to do with her cheating? Nothing.
just be talking to a girl and got a bunch of other girls on the roster.
Now, she cheated, and now the guy that she cheated on has a bunch of girls on the roster. Do you see what's happening? This is the reason why they're done. Relationships are done. Dudes are checked out. They tired of this. They tired of this. Dudes checked out. When you got a warped mentality like this, where women can go out and cheat on a guy, right? And when they ask a question like this, like should they be worried for cheating on a guy, and the woman that's being asked this immediately turned it on to the guy when the woman admitted to cheating on. What they're saying to you, black men, is it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you're a good guy or not. It doesn't matter. They can do no wrong. This is a warped reality. They can do no wrong. Even when they're wrong, they're right. This is terrible.
But that one who's talking to someone else, it kind of bothered them. The only reason why it would not, well, there could be two reasons why it doesn't bother him. Number one, he's really just not that into you. Or number two, he's also cheated. When I say cheated, I mean cheating and has no intention to stop. What you did played into his plan perfectly.
Man, beat it. Beat it. He's cheating. Now you don't know that. Here's the difference between facts and opinions. It's a fact that this woman cheated on him because she admitted it. Your opinion does not matter because the fact of the matter is that she's the one that broke the trust in the relationship. Now, you want to know the reason why why he seems like he's not bothered? Pay attention to what I'm going to say, black man. You want to know the reason why he's not bothered, and the reason why you should follow suit if you're on if you decide that you want out. He's acting like he's not bothered because he's making his exit strategy. Oh, he's bouncing. You see, if he would have blew up on her and said, I'm out of the door. Look how they act when they're in the wrong. He's automatically still wrong if they're in the wrong. So if he understands that if he would have just blew up like that, oh, you cheated on me, I'm out. What would she probably would have did? She probably would have called the police on him, get him locked up, lied on him because he's leaving. And now what she's doing, watching him leave, what she's watching is him leave out the door. You know what leaves out the door? Also his resources. Also his resources leave out the door. Everything that he was doing in that home, your lifestyle is going to completely plummet. So she start to do what? She start to panic. Once she start panicking, that's when she start going off the rails. Once she go off the rails, she'll do anything. She'll probably attack him. She'll probably stand in front of the door and tell him he can't leave. They really do that. Stand in front of the door, try to hold him hostage, and when he leaves, push her to the side. Oh, she called the police. Oh, he put hands on me, and all of a sudden now he's locked up. And now that he's locked up, she goes through his stuff, get all his paperwork, his ID, birth certificate, Social Security cards that you probably got stored away, rip it all up or hold it hostage, things that you're going to need when you exit. So instead of going through all that, right? Instead of going through all that, even money that you probably have stored in the house. Some people just have money in bank accounts and some people have money stored in the house. Who knows? You know, his valuables, everything that he have that she's trying to take, his jewelry, his watches, anything that she's going to want to take all that because she know it's about to get dark. It's about to get dark. Oh, yeah, they foul like that. So instead of him blowing up, he's going to act like, you know, whatever. Okay, you did what you had. You did what you do. You did what you did. Okay, you know, it's not a big deal. You shouldn't do it, but we can work through it. No, he's making his exit strategy. She goes to work. She goes out, whatever. You know what he's doing? He's looking online for apartments. He's looking online for apartments. This exit strategy may take 3 to 6 months, but he's gone. And he's going to pretend. He's going to pretend. So he's looking for an apartment. He's apartment searching, right? Looking for a place. He finds an apartment. He put the deposit down, right? After he put the deposit down, right, he gets the place, right? Pay the first month, the first month rent and the first month deposit. He gets the place. He packs up all this stuff, right? While she's out, he packs up all this stuff, puts it in the car, get all this paperwork, get all his valuables out. And just like that, he's gone. And then he sets up, you know, wherever he's working at, because she knows where he works at. He tells his employer or whatever business he owns or whoever he works with. He tells him, listen, you know, I'm going through something. He lets him know I'm going through something. I'm going through a breakup. If she comes around, you know, she's not allowed. I don't want her in the building. She's not allowed to see me. She's not allowed to talk to me. I don't want to talk to her. So if she shows up, I'm just letting y'all know. That way, if she does show up, right? That way, if she does show up to where you work at, right? You have all your the people that you work with, your colleagues that you work with all know what's going on. So if you have to call the police because she keeps showing up, there's an actual path to getting a restraining order on her. Yes, it gets deep like that. It gets deep like that. This is what he's doing. Once that restraining order is on, she can't be anywhere near you. Yeah. Now, if you're married, it's going to be a lot more than that because now you got to get lawyers involved. But the exit strategy still remains the same. The exit strategy still remains the same. And this is the reason why I be telling y'all, don't be in any relationship paying 100% of all the bill. No, it's 50-50. That way you get to stack your bread and she can keep spending hers all she wants. It's 50-50. You'll be a fool to pay all the bills while she stacks her bread. So when things like this may happen, now you don't have any bread to make an exit strategy. No, you pay 50. I don't care if you make 150,000, 200,000 and she makes 60,000. You still pay 50-50. I don't care if she makes 30,000, 35,000 and you make 100,000. 50-50. She better get a second job. If she can't help pay, get a 50-50. You're the only one that's told that you got to pay 100% of the bills. No other race of men is constantly told this. You. So no, 50-50, pay your bills and whatever's left over, you put that to the side just in case. And that just in case is exactly what Duke is doing. That just in case, he has the just in case money. He's making an exit strategy. He's out. And, you know, when that happens, right, it's not just leaving just because she putting your life. First of all, she's putting your health in jeopardy by cheating on you. There's new STDs. There's STDs you haven't even heard of that's out there. She's putting your health in jeopardy by doing that. Number two is she's putting your safety in jeopardy. You don't know who she's getting taken on Tizzy tours by. You know, she's getting taken on Tizzy by Ray Rizzle. Pookie. Ray Rizzle may look at you and think, well, he's in the way. You don't know anything. You walking down the block. He knows all about you because she's showing pictures of you on the phone. You know, they laughing at you and all that. You don't know nothing. You don't know who he is. He walks up on you, pull out the Roscoe. Now you in the upper room. You don't even know how you got here. You don't even know how you got there. You up in upper room. How did I get here? What happened? Yeah, Ray Rizzle walked past you and took you out because he was taking your woman on a Tizzy tour. And he figured you was in the way. Yeah, so your health and your jeopardy is in danger. Your health and your jeopardy is in danger. So why go through that if you know she's out there messing around? No, you step off. You step off. You step off. You go somewhere. You make your exit strategy, and that's it. Make your exit strategy, and that's it. You don't deserve it. So, and I'm going to say this again, y'all need to actually test your women on these type of questions, right? You need that. Ask your friend, ask her friend, if your friend, right? Ask her, hey, if your friend cheated on her man and he's not acting bothered, what do you think is happening? If she automatically turned it into, her friend's man's fault, you got to ditch. You got to keep it moving. You got to keep it moving. You got to make your exit strategy. You have to make your exit strategy. And for those that own a home, if you married and living with her, and y'all own a home, yeah, still make your exit strategy. And then after that, file for divorce. And then put the house up for sale. No man shouldn't have to deal with that. This is warped thinking right here. This is crazy.